greet you with Shalom and hope that in today's session we will be enjoying the fullness and the wholeness of Shalom and what it means for care. Let us start by sitting in each other's silence again, and just a reminder, sit in a relaxed position, comfortable chair, your legs not crossed, arms not folded. You can even open your hands just to suggest to yourself and emphasize and remind yourself of being receptive, being open. Now, if you're comfortable with that, you can even close your eyes. Make sure your microphones are all switched off. Just become aware of the privilege of being here with each other this morning. Just become aware of your surroundings, of being interwoven, the interweaving of self and surroundings. Reminding you that you're not separate. You're integrated, part of a certain oneness, connected. As we become aware of the chair upon which we're sitting, may that also suggest a certain sense of belonging to you, a certain coming home. Allow the chair to welcome you here this morning. Now you might be aware of your breathing. Perhaps you might become aware of the rhythm of your breathing. As your chest rises, falls, you might have this experience of just being part of the cycle of life, the rhythm of life. And perhaps now you can breathe in deeply. And as you breathe, with every in-breath, just become receptive to the gift of life. And as you breathe out, just experience a certain lightness, a certain getting rid of burdens, if anything that might weigh you down. Breathe in and just open yourself up to the abundance of life. Breathe out. Just experience the lightness, being unburdened. And now as we breathe in deeply again, may we perhaps be reminded of opening up to the indwelling presence of God as love, as peace, as Shalom. And as we breathe out, may we rid ourselves of anything that might obstruct the flow of the love of God in our lives. Breathe in deeply again. Perhaps you might feel the warmth in your chest, the warmth of the loving presence of God. And now, as we are centered, enfolded within the love of God, may we also spend some time in grounding ourselves again. And as you become aware of your feet on the floor, the physical grounding may remind us of the metaphysical groundedness in the love of God. Just rest your feet on the floor as you rest within the groundedness in the love of God. And now, grounded in this way, centered within the loving presence of God, let us today also remind ourselves of our identity within God. We started with Shalom. We were reminded of peace, wholeness, fullness, harmony. May we now experience ourselves, our identity within that harmony. The harmony of Shalom, created between Creator God and everybody who is our neighbor. May we experience something of identity as harmony, rather than what happens so often that we become our busyness, we become our doings. As we sit and rest in the presence of God, the harmony of Shalom, where we find a new identity within that harmony. May we sit in wonder and be nurtured in this rest as we now sit within each other's silence for a few minutes. Let us join each other and sit in each other's silence in wonder and harmony for a few minutes. Thank you. Breathe in deeply again. And just allow the peace and the fullness of sitting in each other's silence like this to settle within you. May it be a physical memory that you can carry through this day. In the fullness of Shalom. Thank you.